Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and today in the group we're going to talk about Omega candles, and we're going to talk about the floodgates opening. If you want to join the group, you can go to daixrp.com, or you can click the join button below any of my YouTube videos if you'd rather join through YouTube. Folks, this is becoming more and more of a concern. With AI coming, everybody's worried about layoffs and all this. Amazon just laid a bunch of people off. So I wanted to bring to your attention, I've had a long-term partnership with iTrustCapital. You can go to, if you want to sign up for an account, you can either sign up for an IRA account, or right here you can see their premium custody accounts. IRA account is the either tax deferred or tax-free accounts. I have two of them with them. But the point I wanted to make with that is that if you are laid off, if you lose your job and you have a 401k, you can roll over that 401k in all or in part to an iTrustCapital IRA. These guys have been doing it. They're the largest crypto IRA company in the world, and you can also get gold and silver inside of that IRA. So in my opinion, it's a way to make it back in these weird times we're in. But they also now have the premium custody accounts, and those accounts are just regular crypto accounts. And I wanted to focus you in on this. You see a lot of promises from a lot of people out there, but these guys have been around. What's one of the most important things is, how long have any of these people that are trying to get you to do things, how long have they been around? What's their track record? iTrustCapital, I've had an account with these guys since like 2018 or 19. I've had an account, and I've had my stuff safe, my crypto safely in there. This is crypto insured. Our institutional storage providers, these are institutional custody. They use Coinbase Custody, Fidelity Digital Assets, and Fireblocks. All have commercial crime insurance policies. These providers do not disclose the amounts that their policies cover, but it's important to note that no insurance policy in crypto industry covers all assets on any given platform. The fact that these providers have been underwritten for any insurance is a testament to their secure, ironclad, and stress-tested platforms. Some companies may be misleading clients about the types and amounts of crypto insurance coverage they have, but we like to be more upfront. This is important, folks. iTrustCapital doesn't use hot wallets. If a client's account was breached, i.e. a bad actor hacked their email, swaps, or SIM card, changed their account password, or obtained access to their authenticator, 2FA, crypto cannot be drained from an iTrustCapital account, as there is no connectivity to external wallets. This is the new video on the premium custody account.
Introducing Premium Custody Accounts, a non-IRA account with the same advanced features and trusted protections of our IRA accounts, but free from contribution limits. Let us show you what makes Premium Custody different. By using a closed-loop system, which only allows US dollar deposits and withdrawals, this ensures your crypto stays secure from hacks, scams, and other risks. Your assets are held off balance sheet, which means they are never leveraged or mixed with business operations. Buy and sell digital assets directly from your desktop and mobile app. Premium Custody Accounts, the new way to own crypto.
And the most important thing is, when they first opened it up, you could not send your crypto into it, but now you can. I keep at least two accounts going to separate my XRP, and iTrustCapital is one of the places I have a lot of XRP. And you can now send your XRP directly into these premium custody accounts. I did it myself a week or two ago. I'm helping my mother do it right now, and my father is right behind her, the official father of the Digital Asset Investor channel and the official mother of the Digital Asset Investor channel. You can go to my page here, itrustcapital.com/XRP Army, if you'd like to open an account. We got a 216 XRP. The market's kind of flat. All this Israel stuff's making the market nervous. Check this out from Dom at EZA. Just had lunch with some of the biggest institutional investors here in Hong Kong. Think JP Morgan, BlackRock, etc. They see American-made crypto leading the way and will be deploying record amounts of new capital into U.S. crypto. They're amazed at how fast the U.S. is moving in crypto legislation and see it as a clear leader over the coming years. Well, I see two things, folks. I keep saying this. Not only is it going to be American crypto, but Wall Street and these guys, this is a cookie cutter approach. They're going to do it again. They're going to designate not just American crypto, but they're going to designate certain crypto as the blue chips. And I think they already are starting to do it. XRP being at the top of the list. When they do that, where do you think the majority of all this capital that's coming is going to flow? It's going to flow into the blue chips. So I did the retweet with XRP, which anytime anybody talks about American crypto, XRP is at the top of the list. Wall Street is coming. Shares of Circle in the pre-market this morning, it was over $200 and something, folks. Shares of Circle soared 34% on Wednesday and added another 6% after hours as the U.S. Senate passed landmark bill laying groundwork for regulated dollar-backed stablecoins. Wall Street, folks, they're coming for sure. Donald Trump tweeted out about the Genius Act. The Senate just passed an incredible bill that is going to make America the undisputed leader in digital assets. Nobody will do it better. It's pure genius. Digital assets are the future, and our nation is going to own it. We are talking about massive investment. Big innovation. The House will hopefully move lightning fast and pass a clean Genius Act. Get it to my desk ASAP. No delays, no add-ons. This is American brilliance at its best, and we are going to show the world how to win with digital assets like never before. And then Eleanor Tertz said, I'm hearing Trump's messages sparked a flurry of calls from industry stakeholders to Hill with questions about what his directive could mean for the passage of a market structure legislation, which the House is considering moving along stablecoin legislation in a bid to get both across the finish line by Trump's own August deadline. And so it begins, was one of the House members' reaction. And the official Cool Guy, the Digital Asset Investor channel, reiterated that. Okay, this is Senator Haggerty talking about the Genius Act and how he talked to Trump.
Just left the White House. I was in the Oval Office talking with the president about this bill and the necessity to get this done quickly. If you watched the turns that this took to get to the point that we have with the United States Senate, and the fact is we have to have 60 votes to pass anything in the Senate. It's not done by a majority. That means I can't do it with the majority of Republicans. I have to have Democrats on my side. To get through market structure, we have great momentum with this bill, but it's going to take some time. And if the House of Representatives sends back something that's different, then that's going to give those who are already opponents of the bill the opportunity to say, well, we tried, we gave you our vote, but, you changed it on us. And we're going to be right back to square one with a much more complex situation. I think the president wants to see this done quickly. Take the win, I think is how he said it. And what we do then is build momentum from that, because I think the market is going to react in a very positive manner to this. The scare tactics that were used and
the market's going to react all right. And then here's David Sachs on the stablecoin bill, the cryptos are.
No, I think that the stablecoin bill is very helpful. It provides regulatory clarity and stability for the stablecoin industry. Like you were saying, there's already something like $250 billion in float of stablecoins, and that's out without there being a true regulatory framework in the United States. Right now, the number one issuer of stablecoins is offshore. And what this bill would do is provide, like I said, the regulatory clarity and safety. It would bring the whole stablecoin industry onshore. It would enhance consumer protection. The issuers of stablecoins would have to get audited on a quarterly basis. Consumers could be confident that their dollar-based stablecoins were reserved on a one-to-one basis with actual dollars in U.S. bank accounts. And I think this would increase confidence in the industry. And I think that you would also see banks getting into the act. I think you'd see traditional financial players getting involved in it. And that's why the float is expected to grow from, call it roughly 250 billion to trillions of dollars. And that would create more demand for the US dollar internationally. I think you could see other economies start to dollarize from the bottom up as their citizens would prefer to use US digital dollars as opposed to whatever fiat currency they're using. And that would create potentially trillions of dollars of new demand for U.S. Treasury. So I think this bill is a major piece of legislation. I think it's a fantastic bill just on its own. I think that the House should go ahead and take it up, and I think they will take it up, and I think they're going to put it on the president's desk very soon.
What about
Ooh, that sounds good. And then here's the Treasury Secretary talking crypto. Folks, if you had told me a few years ago that we would have the president, the Congress, Treasury Secretary all pushing digital assets and talking about how important they are for the global financial system. I mean, I said it was coming, but to actually see it happening is pretty surreal.
There's a new book called King Dollar. A journalist who's followed Treasury for about 40 years.
Yeah.
And he talks about every time there was a narrative that the U.S. was going to lose reserve currency status, why it's never happened.
Mm-hmm.
And
because crypto, that seems to be a threat to the dollar, doesn't it?
I think it's the opposite.
Oh, really?
I think stable coins could reinforce dollar supremacy.
They were created.
Because with stable coins could end up being one of the largest buyers of U.S. treasuries or T-bills.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden, if you are using a stable coin in Nigeria that's backed by the U.S. dollar, you don't actually have to have dollars. It's on your phone. You can transact. So I think there's a very good chance that crypto is actually one of the things that locks in dollar supremacy.
And is that why it was crucial that Donald Trump get involved in crypto rather than trying to constrain it like Joe Biden was?
I think constrain's too mild a word. I think make it extinct.
Oh.
So this administration's commitment to digital assets, it's innovation because there's so many other things that happen around digital assets. And also, it's one of those things that it's one of the most important phenomena that's happening in the world, and the U.S. just ignored it.
Boom. Okay, in the group, we're going to talk about floodgates opening and Omega candles. If you want to join, go to daixrp.com, or you can click join below any of my YouTube videos if you'd rather join through YouTube. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. Here we go.